watching Let's Chat.
Neuropathy. You may not have it, but odds are you know someone who does. Well, what about getting over the pain of the neuropathy? Let's talk to Dr. Sean Jones, who's the director of clinics for Chattanooga Wellness Centers, both in Cleveland and Chattanooga.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Jones, first of all, good morning.
Good morning.
Neuropathy.
Glad to be here.
Boil it down for us. What is it?
Neuropathy is where people have a lot of pain, numbness, tingling, burning, and as it progresses, you get balance issues, and then you start to fall, and then you have other injuries that can keep you incapacitated. And you know, what kind of bites is people get towards retirement, and or they're retired, and they want to travel and do stuff, and they're afraid to because they can't feel the ground. They're afraid they're going to trip and fall and hurt themselves, and so they just stay home.
What are the bigger causes for neuropathy?
You know, there's three main causes. The number one cause nowadays is chemotherapy. I mean, you beat cancer, and now you got neuropathy because chemotherapy is the number one cause. Number two cause is surgeries, like if you have hip, knee, back, or neck surgery. A lot of times that'll affect the nerves, and you'll develop post-surgical neuropathy. And then the third type, of course, is diabetes. We all know that. That used to be number one. Now it's number three. And then the fourth type we just call idiopathic. Sometimes your work environment, going up and down ladders your whole life, things like this will injure the feet. Repetitive injuries from use and will cause neuropathy as well.
So what's involved in the successful treatment of neuropathy?
Man, I tell you, we have a 98% success rate. You know,
wow.
You don't need to suffer because we try to take the best equipment, and it's expensive equipment, but we purchase it. We have it at both offices so that we go in and we use a class 4 laser, which you feel heat as a byproduct because it's so strong. But that super heals tissues. We use Shockwave. Shockwave Therapy is the opposite of laser. Laser does four things. It decreases pain, decreases swelling, increases blood flow, and it super heals tissues. Now, Shockwave tears down old adhesions, so it rips down old adhesions that are bothering you. Sometimes people after knee surgery, hip surgery, shoulder surgery, we got to bust it up like that and then go in and laser it right afterwards, and that helps a lot. So we use that in our program. We also have equipment we send home with patients. If they're bad enough, it depends how you score on our exam. If you score bad enough, we send equipment home. What we send home for you to use at home is what other doctors are using in the office. We use expensive lasers, expensive Shockwave. In fact, we have a 15-mile radius. We have the territory for Chattanooga for Shockwave.
So what do you do? I understand that you're giving a special incentive for folks to come in and hopefully get some of this pain relieved.
Absolutely. Yeah, we hate to see people suffer. Look, you come in, it's only $49. You get a full of course, neuropathy exam. We check 8 different sensations, compare it to your arm here, and see how your feet compare. Are they less or more sensitive? We go through, and of course, I do a muscle exam. I take my little pocket laser here. I always carry it around with me, and we go in and reset any weak muscles with the laser like this. Right. So I can reboot a muscle in 3 seconds instead of 12 weeks of PT. Nothing wrong with PT, but I can get it strong right away. And then we go through and we do vibration therapy. We do a massage chair. We of course do the laser treatment. I adjust the extremities at least. Work on the foot bones, put them back in place, so the wrist bones, and then I do the spine if their surgical history allows me to go and work on the spine too, and then I do that also. Wow. And you come back for the second visit at no charge. We go over the results, see how did you do. Knowing some people it takes maybe 5 or 6 treatments before they really start feeling a change. Sure. And some people feel an immediate change. And some people don't need the program. Some people aren't very far along yet. We can heal them just with laser treatments and a little adjusting, and they're done. Wow. Sounds incredible. Well, it's a cheap price to come in and get evaluated and find out. And no need to suffer. And not to mention the treatment time much shorter than conventional physical therapy. Oh yeah, it speeds it up. The laser just super heals. My twin brother, he cut his wrist real bad, and they said he wouldn't move it for 5 months. In 10 days, he's moving his fingers again using laser through a cast. Wow. Through a cast. Laser super heals tissue. It's a beautiful thing. Find out what you've been missing. You can check it out at the Chattanooga Wellness Center in both Chattanooga and Cleveland. Chattanooga Wellness Center, Chattanooga and Cleveland. The website's laserawaypain.com. Laserawaypain.com.